All right, everybody, and welcome back to Hale Sports Cards. In honor of us having multiple Bowman releases and the college football playoff getting ready to start, I thought we'd do ourselves a nice little box battle. We have this year's Bowman U, Chrome, and this year's Bowman Best. This year, both these products have 4 autographs. This is the jumbo box. So each one has 4 autographs. This one only has 4 packs. This one has 12 packs. So what we will do is open these. We'll open 3 of these and 1 of those, right? And we'll kind of go back and forth, and we'll see which product's the best. They were both the same price. So they both have 4 autos. They're both the same price. It couldn't be much more of an equal playing field. But I'm curious as to which one has better hits, which one has better autos, more numbered cards, that kind of stuff, right? So there's our 4 packs of Best. And then we have our 12 packs of Chrome. Right? 12 divided by 4 is 3, right? I'm not crazy. I'll be honest with you, I think Best will win, and I'll tell you why. So the one upside Best usually has is, while it doesn't have the firsts, so your average card usually doesn't carry the same weight, it has a smaller checklist, right? So it is easier to hit better names. So I think you're more likely to hit, like, if you're looking at a 1 card for 1 card thing, you're most likely to hit a better card out of Best, but we'll see. There's Maddox Madsen on the first, Dylan Stewart, also closer, Tucker Gleason, Malik Murphy on the refractor. We got our first shimmer, Owen McCown, very nice. Obviously a son of one of the McCown boys. Francis, Royer, and Jordan Tyson. He's a solid player. Nothing numbered in the first pack. This one, it looks like we have our X-Fractor. I think you get like 1 of those per box. Max Clare, very good tight end. Matt Lauder, Anthony Rogers, Bryce Underwood X-Fractor. That's pretty sick. There's a Bryce Underwood Path to Glory, Trent Walker, Tanner Koziel, and Jace Brown. Here's to hoping Bryce Underwood transfers. I'm an LSU fan. We just got Lane Kiffin, which, look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I think Lane Kiffin's the best coach ever, but one thing that dude is an offensive mind, and he's extremely entertaining. So I'm pretty excited. I also just didn't like Brian Kelly. But that's a pretty good hit, I'm not going to lie. If you're going to just get like an X-Fractor. So we got a green. Is that an auto? Nope, not an auto, just a first green. But let's go ahead and pull from the back here. So we got Dylan Stewart, Lewis Bond, Preston Stone, DJ Frederick, Hardy, Kenny Johnson, Jeremy Bernard, and it's a first. Oh, is that Sellers? Wow, out of 99, Lenoris Sellers. Okay, this is quite a box of Bowman U Chrome right here. So we got an X-Fractor of Underwood first, then a green to 99 of Sellers, who's probably my favorite QB in college football. Is that 3 packs? 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right, let's do our first one of this. Let's make sure I don't want to do, so there's our RPA. That's the other thing, is you can get RPAs in here, I think, but you're guaranteed one in Bowman Best. I like the design this year. I don't know if I like it more than last year, but every year they seem to have a pretty good design. We got a yellow laser. Let's do this. All right, making the grade of Underwood. I got pulled that same exact card in my first box, and this same exact card. KC Concepcion. We got Bryant Wesco, Kanye Udo, Katron Allen, Marcel Reed, Aiden Childs. So this should be a rookie. This should be our auto. Mizzou. All right, it's a QB. Matt Zollers. Don't really know him, but we'll take it. Kevin Coleman refractor. And Maddox Madsen out of 250. We're going to put the refractor there. So there's our first numbered card in the yellow laser. And then our first auto, not on card, but it is a QB. Now, I did not watch or pay attention to Mizzou very much, though when I did, I felt like Bo Prabula was the one playing, so I don't know anything about this guy. But that's all right. So far, we haven't hit any of our Bowman U autos, but they're still winning, because those two cards we did hit are definitely better. All right. Darian Mensah first. Jaden Nixon, Danny O'Neill. We got Drake Lindsay on the refractor. Gunnar Stockton, Johnny Daniels, KC Concepcion, and Stowers. So we're going to put all of our refractors for all three products right there, just because. Oh, then we get so many stacks. Actually, we should separate them. We're going to go... Base stuff goes right there. Okay. All right, what do we have here? It looks like we got a yellow. Maybe our first auto? Let's find out. There's Diego Pavia. Not happy he didn't win the Heisman. Nick Harbor. Stribling. Deshaun Bishop. Jay Haynes. Josh Cameron, Jaden Virgin Morgan, and not a first, but looks like a QB, Nate Johnson. Is that Utah? Okay, out of 350. Another numbered card for Bowman U Chrome. Still no autos, but we'll take a QB numbered card for sure. So that's not his first. I think he was at Vanderbilt and then transferred to Utah, because I think I remember pulling his first last year. All right. I'm guessing this has got to be an auto. There's an Acropolis of Mateer. I actually like those. Quentin Martin, Luke Haas, he's a beast. Hauser, Clement, McCray. Ooh, we got like a purple. It's a first. Arizona State, Jaden Tyson. Now that, or Jordan Tyson, and that is on card at a 75. Wow, he's a very good receiver. I believe he's got a decent amount of, at least going into the year, he had a decent amount of hype to probably be a first-round pick. So that is a very, very good hit. Man, this is... I'll be honest, I did not think Chrome had a chance, and right now it is. We're going to need something pretty good out of Best to beat those three cards that are up there on the board. Oh, I see an orange. That could do it. Orange out of 25. There's Braden Sorsby on the make in the grade. Sam Levitt on the field day. Brendan Lewis. Haynes King. Kevin Jennings, Lee Beebe, Matt Lauder. So this auto is okay. Well, that is a sticker and not on card. We just hit a Lenore Sellers auto. That, man, these two boxes are crazy. That is awesome. Let's see what's behind it. We got Jonah Coleman, and then this is an orange. Iowa State. Rocco Becht, showcase orange to 25. Man. That's a sick card. Zollers, I know you're an auto, but you're going to have to sit down, because these cards need to stand up. And that's thicker. I'm going to need a 55 point for that auto, I think. Do I have any? This looks like it's 55. There we go. Boom. I wish that was our out of 25, but still. Lenore Sellers auto for the PC. Finally hit one. That'll probably, I'm going to look that over. I might grade that. Keep it in the collection. That's sick. All right, we got ourselves a battle here, everybody. Next 3 of Chrome. So my plan was, whoever wins this, I was going to do another college thing next weekend. Like every Saturday morning for the playoffs, have a video that's like college related. Might do Prism Draft. I actually went there and was going to do Prism Draft versus Best. They didn't have any. So I might do like the last 2 years of Prism Draft, or I don't know. Maybe just whoever wins this carries over to the next week. We'll see. So we got some sort of mini diamond there. That's pretty cool. All right, we got Mikey Keene. Nice Gunnar Stockton. James Peoples. Dude is jacked at a running back. Brendan Sorsby. There's Mendoza. Just won the Heisman. DeGraff. D'Angelo Pons. And we got a first from Texas Tech. Coy Eakin out of 275. Okay. Texas Tech made the college football playoffs. I don't know a lot about this guy. No, that card looks wildly off-center. Look how thick it is down there and up there. That is nuts. Usually don't see something that bad with tops, especially in this product recently. But regardless, I'll have to look into him since Texas Tech is in. They did make the playoffs, so we'll see how good he is. Got a blue and a refractor. I bet we have another auto here. So we got Ty Simpson, Vinny Anthony, Eric Rivers, Eric Singleton, another Lenore Sellers on the base. This refractor is somebody for Army, Adrian Norton. Then we have a first out of 150, Billy Edwards. That is also on card. QB for Wisconsin. I do not know who that is. I will be completely honest, but it's a quarterback auto on card out of 150. So I'll have to look this guy up as well. I feel like Bryce Underwood needs to sit down for now. If that was a base auto, I wouldn't do it, but blue out of 150 of a QB. I feel like I need to. All right, one more pack of Chrome. So far, this is a fun one. Obviously, I'd love to see some LSU players, but there we go. Trey Green. He's a monster tight end. What do we have here? I don't see much of anything in this pack. Let's go like that, because I don't know what that refractor-looking insert is. Might be a case hit. I don't know. Locke. C.J. Allen. There's Trey Eli Holstein. Michael Taffy. Oh, that's an auto of Mark Fletcher Jr., Campus Signatures. That's a pretty cool auto. He is not a bad running back at Miami. I don't think this one blows the doors off any of the other ones, but not shabby for that side of the board. Okay, so we got 3 packs of Bowman U left, so we should have one auto in those 3 packs. Each one of these will have an auto. Let's see what Bowman's Best can do. So I know that's an insert. There's James Peoples on the workhorse. Send the House, TJ Parker. Caleb Douglas. Bryson Washington. Carson Beck. Rocco Becht. Trevor Pena. Ooh. So this is a gold, and it should be on card. Wow, Carson Beck, gold showpiece is on card to 50. I mean, that's pretty good. We get Ahmad Hardy, and then Kedrick Falk on some sort of shock shimmer in the house. So far, all of the autos at a best have been QBs. And it was that way with my first box, too. If you guys watched that video. The names weren't as good, obviously, but they were all QBs. We're going to have to sit you down, Rocco. That's pretty sick. Like, I can't imagine, honestly, from a value standpoint, doing much better than getting a Sellers and then an on-card Carson Beck at a 50. Like, I know Carson Beck's not the most popular guy, but him and his first year in a Miami uni, his only year in a Miami uni, there's got to be something to that, right? You would think. Especially a gold at a 50. What do we have here? Got a purple shimmer and a refractor, it looks like. There's Denzel Boston, Traylon Ray, Fagan, Jaden Ball. He's a very good running back. Craver. There's a Rocco Becht refractor. Purple shimmer, not a first, but nice little Aiden Childs at a 75. Okay, we take that. We like numbered cards. Looks like we got a gold or a yellow. Can't really tell always from the side like that. It looked like a yellow, but there's Lenore Sellers' Path to Glory. Taylor, Hunter, Morton, Barney, Williams, Trey Ore. It's a first. Is that Ole Miss? Luke Haas. So that is a yellow at a 350, but he's a beast of a tight end, so I'm not mad about that. Another numbered card. Now, so we should have, this is an RPA. We know that already. Probably won't, based on those two autos, probably won't be a good one. This should also be an auto, right? This box had 4 autos. And I'm thinking it's a first. Looked like Auburn. Kedrick Falk, maybe? He's a good player, but he is a defensive player. We'll see. Looked like a refractor auto. Sategna. White. Tatum. We have another X-Fractor at a BYU. Chase Roberts. It's Michigan. Orange at a 25. Jair Hill. Okay. It's a cornerback, sadly. I was right about the defensive part. I don't know why. When I saw the orange, I immediately thought Auburn. Out of 25, a Michigan player. I don't know much about this guy. I'm going to have to look him up, too. But an auto to 25 isn't bad, ever. So far we have 2 on card, 2 stickers. Here we have 2 stickers, 1 on card. Let's see what the RPA is. So it's at the front of the pack. So I'm going to do a little magic here. I don't want to ruin it for myself either. Go like that. Okay, and then we can take the rest of these from the back. So we got Trebor Pena on the shimmer. At a 199, we have Nizia Hunter. A Workhorses of Anthony Hill. Those are just cool looking inserts. Bo Prabula, see? Missouri. Like I'm telling you, I don't know if that other guy plays. Alonzo Barnett for JMU. That's pretty cool. Max Clare and Miami at a 75. Francis Maoga. So we got an offensive lineman RPA. Not necessarily what you want. However, everything I remember hearing about this guy is he's the best tackle in football. So, not the end of the world. He's going to be a first rounder, and it is game-used memorabilia, which is really cool. But, obviously, you know, an offensive lineman is not the RPA you want, or the patch auto, whatever you want to call it. So let's take a look at this. So from an auto and numbered card standpoint, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 numbered cards, obviously. Our best one is this green Sellers. Then we have Halls, Childs to 75, this guy to 275, and to 350, Nate Johnson. We did get a non-numbered, but an X-Fractor of Bryce Underwood. That's pretty sick. That one looks just as off-center as the other one, except for its way bottom. Our autos, we hit 3 Miami autos in this break. It's crazy. We got Mark Fletcher, Campus Stars. Billy Edwards Jr. on card to 150. Like I said, I got to figure out. That dude does not look like he's a freshman. He looks 185 years old in that picture, but we'll find out. Out of 25, we got Jair Hill. And then out of 75 on card, Jordan Tyson. Then you go over here, and we got, how many numbered cards? So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 2 shimmers, right? You get those 2 shimmers, 1 base, 1 insert, 3 refractors. And then it looks like you're going to get, I need to sleeve this up, 3 numbered cards, which isn't awful. We got an aqua of this guy to 199. We got, at a 250, Maddox Madsen. Then we got, this is sick, out of 25, Rocco Becht. Our autos, take a look at these. We got the base one, we got Matt Zoller, not a big one. Our patch auto, Francis Mauioga, out of 75. It's a cool card. Then we got these bad boys. On card showpieces to 50, Carson Beck and Lenoris Sellers, best of 2025. This is a tough one. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm leaning best just a little bit because of these 2 autos right here. But, I mean, Jordan Tyson, like the autos kind of win, I think, even though that's out of 25 and it's Michigan on-card QB. That guy might be good, and I have no idea. And then getting the green Lenoris in this. I mean, they're both really good boxes. But I think these 2 autos together definitely went out. So I'm going to go with the Bowman's Best U. We'll see what we do next week. I'll think of something. But for now, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys feel like one box was clearly better than the other, let me know. And I will see you guys on the next one.